Motion carried. I hope you have a good time.
Yes.
And be safe down there, please.
Absolutely.
Because I think it's water. It's a water park in there too, right? Oh, no. I heard about it.
I just say that word.
Approval of Lenovo ThinkPads for New Tech.
Mr. President, I move that the Willow Board of Education approve the purchase of Lenovo ThinkPads in the amount of $56,376 for New Tech students for the 2012-2013 school year. Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Board of Education approve the purchase of Lenovo ThinkPads in the amount of $56,376 for New Tech students for the 2012-2013 school year. Discussion.
It says down here, pending grant approval. That's how it's going to be paid from a grant, and are we sure the grant's going to be approved?
That's why it says pending the grant approval. We submitted it, and it is 98% sure that it's going to be approved. So we're waiting for the approval before we go ahead and order it, because as you know, with our new tech contract of 4 years, we have it in there that every year we have to buy so many computers, and we're doing it through the grants that are coming in. And then the reason that it's action tonight, though it's pending, as soon as the grant gets approved, we go ahead and order it, so then it's being said to us that there will be more monies available if you're showing that you already have the monies that you had available to you were spent.
So should we add pending grant approval to the motion? That's what.
We didn't add it to the motion just for the simple fact that we've approved the contract, and then we approved last year's order, and if we don't get the grant approval, then we would come back to the board with another way to pay for it.
How many ThinkPads is it?
100. The monitor from the state was here on Tuesday, and she asked me if we had submitted for the grant, and I told her yes. And so it sounded to me, she said it would come directly to her, so it would be approved as soon as she went back to Lansing that day. So I expect approval any day.
Do you think we don't need to add the pending grant approval?
No.
I'm comfortable as it is.
I'm fine. Did we go out for bids on this, or is this one of those state-approved contracts?
No, we didn't.
Well, we did go out for bid, and it is the state-approved, REMSI bids. That company is through REMSI, and actually the footwork that the tech department and Ms. Webb and Mr. Ranger did receive that extremely good price.
Any other questions? All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Approval of data and EOIP maintenance contract.
Mr. President, the Willow Board of Education approve purchase order number 0384I to Intercom for 1 year Cisco switch and VoIP maintenance support for an amount not to exceed $19,825.
Support.
825 cents.
25 cents, excuse me, thank you.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Board of Education approve the purchase order number 0384I to Intercom for 1 year Cisco switch and VoIP maintenance support for an amount not to exceed $19,800.25. Discussion. All
We
those-
need
I'm
maintenance.
sorry.
Yes, it's just our annual maintenance agreement.
Right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Acceptance of resignation.
Mr. President, I move that the Lorraine Board of Education accept the resignation of Aranus McQueen, custodian, effective February 23, 2012. Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Board of Education accept the resignation of Aranus McQueen, custodian, effective February 23rd, 2012. Roll call.
Trustee Stevens.
Aye.
Trustee Myers.
Aye.
Trustee Stewart.
Aye.
Trustee Meadows.
Aye.
Trustee Thomas.
Aye.
I vote aye, Mr. President.
Aye, motion carries. Discussion evaluation tool.
Mr. President, I move that the Willow Run Board of Education open for discussion the evaluation tool for the superintendent.
Support.
It has been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education open for discussion the evaluation tool for the superintendent. Everybody received it electronically, I believe. Mr. Wilder sent it out. And we got to review it. I'd suggest that we keep it the same. The only difference is that, because Michigan has changed it, if you do everybody have it in front of them right now? Cross out the, excellent or outstanding. I guess what we can do, cross out 5. And then at 4, it's gonna say exceed expectations.
Highly effective. The 4 phrases are highly effective, effective, minimally effective, and ineffective. That's statewide for educators, for evaluation of educators.
Highly effective,
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 minimally effective,
minimally effective.
And
That
ineffective.
doesn't write that fast. Highly effective
highly
Yes, highly
effective,
effective.
is 4.
Just put
Yes.
H-E.
right, and then effective,
Effective,
yes. Minimally effective,
M-E.
minimally.
yes,
I said it.
and then ineffective.
Ineffective.
Aye. And so, Mr. Wiley, since you are so computer savvy, I would ask if you could go back and just input this, and then, we're gonna, fill this out, for the evaluation of the superintendent. And then on the meeting on the 14th,
15th,
is it 15th, March 15th? March 15th, I think we'll go into closed session before, like we did last time,
yes.
and then we'll present the results to the public at our formal board meeting at the Holmes,
It is at Ford Elementary,
Ford Elementary.
the PLC.
Okay, so Mr. Wilder will probably get this out by this weekend. That gives us a week and a half to fill it out. We'll bring in the results on that 15th. We're gonna do it at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock sound good to everybody before the meeting?
That's.
Do we need an hour and a half?
Well,
Typically, we've got
that's
at
cutting
least-
it tight.
We've got at least an hour and a half every time.
I know what, last time I think we did real good.
Yeah, I know we did, yeah.
I thought we rolled really pretty good. And I think we got a good enough board. I think we can do it in an hour and a half. 5 o'clock?
Was everybody comfortable?
Yes, that's fine. I just have one question about some of the things that are in here, because I'm new.
Right.
Would it be acceptable just to leave it blank? I mean, I don't know.
Recently, in the past, last year, we had 2 board members that indeed did not put anything in. They were brought on the 1st of January, and therefore indeed had been on for way too short a time to have truly valid input. They were present at the meeting and did, gain from the experience. So you've been here since July now.
Right.
So there are some things that you probably can safely address, and either way, you should count on being there.
Oh, yeah.
Just fill out those things that you're knowledgeable about.
Okay.
Just put it like that. Okay. Good with you?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody good? Everybody good? Thank you. That was speedy. Student representation.
Well, student representation is listed first, which is fine, because it's there every week.
Student discipline hearing. Hold on.
Did you get this?
Oh, I'm sorry, you
No,
did?
it's okay.
No, go
Look at a
ahead.
few things.
Okay. Well, thanks for approving Traverse City. We're all really excited to go, get everything ready. Thanks for letting us go to Kalahari. Seniors are extra excited
So
about
when are you
that.
guys gonna be in school?
We have a half day that Friday, and we leave after school, and then we stay the night there Friday, and then we go to Kalahari on Saturday morning, and then come back Saturday night, so we don't miss